Former England cricket captain and renowned cricket commentator Tony Greig passed away today. Tony Greig was 66 years old at the time of his demise.
Well, I mean, look, it's not good, Mark. The truth is I've got lung cancer, and it's now just a question of what they can do. And I had a very important meeting with my doctor this morning, and I'm going in on Monday for a Tuesday operation, so a major operation on Tuesday, so I'll be in hospital for at least a week, and then we'll start the fight back after that. Once we've done this operation, or once they've done the operation, the plan is to embark upon some chemotherapy to see if we can make a bit of a dent in this little bit of a setback that I've had. But basically they're going to go into this right side, have a good look around, and see if they can see exactly what's happening inside that right lung of mine, and see if they can fix it up. It's been look, I tell you, it's been an incredible, very short journey so far. But you've no idea, and you guys will all face it one day, I'm sure. But you've no idea how much one misses getting to the cricket on a day like today. When you've been doing it for 33 years, it's just absolutely unbelievable. Even my little bloke who came home from school today was almost, Dad, what are you doing at home? I mean, you shouldn't be here, So it takes a little bit of getting used to, and I'm sure it's going to get worse as this test match goes on, because I think we've got a really good test match on our hands, and indeed a good series and a good summer.
Tony Greig, who shared about the condition of his health on the 9th of last month and hoped that he would be fit to return to work, could not fight for his life.
Plays himself.
Yes, the golf block is full and we're going to see some carnage out there today.
Having exerted an influence on the game with his joyful commentaries, he passed away at around 8:15 Sri Lankan time this morning. The commentator passed away after he was rushed to the St. Vincent's Hospital in Sydney while receiving treatment for lung cancer he was diagnosed with around 2 months ago. He passed away 2 hours upon admittance to the hospital. Anthony William Haig, commonly known by the cricketing world as Tony Greig, was born in Cape Town, South Africa in 1946. Beginning his career as an all-rounder for England in 1972, he played 58 tests and scored 3,599 runs and claimed 141 wickets to his name with his off-spin. Playing 14 tests as captain, he gave up captaincy in the year 1977.
A particular contest. One would have thought that the captain who won the toss would bat first, because that seems to be the way to play these one-day games. But then again, there has been
Tony Greig had a very close relationship with the Sri Lankan cricket team. His commentaries at the time Sri Lanka won the World Cup in 1996 did not only bring confidence to the Lankan fans, but also to the Sri Lankan players.
What a year it's been for him. Distraught at one end of his season. And here
Captain Cool, Master Blaster and Little Kalu were few of the terms he came up for the Lankan players. Tony Greig also assisted in several radio and television programs for MTV MBC networks.
Colleagues, and the two colleagues that I've got with me this morning, well, I think if we had a popularity poll in Pakistan and we held one here in Sri Lanka as well, these two guys would come up top of the pops. You know who I'm talking about, Ramiz Raja from Pakistan and Ranjit Fernando from Sri Lanka.
Greig's first illness arrived in mid-year as a bout of bronchitis, showed unusual stubbornness, and while commentating in the UAE and then the World 2020 in Sri Lanka, he was moved to undergo a test that uncovered a lesion in his right lung. Subsequent to the examinations and operations that revealed the extent of the cancer, he shared these views with News First.
Well, as everyone knows, Sri Lanka is very dear to my heart. I have a relationship that goes back a long way, just to that period, just to before that wonderful victory in the 1996 World Cup, when I predicted that they would win, because I thought they'd just played such wonderful cricket and were such lovely characters. You've no idea what it means to me to have received the support that I have from so many Sri Lankans in so many different ways since the announcement of my illness. It's a very special feeling in the heart of someone to know that there's a nation of cricket lovers like the Sri Lankans, who care about an individual like myself. I'm so grateful for that and for all your prayers. Thank you so much.
Tony Greig, an excellent cricketer, a joyful commentator and a dear friend. You will always be remembered.